Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. If y'all can hit the like button as you come in, I would greatly appreciate it. It is Wednesday. Hey, K Brown, welcome. Thank you so much for joining this morning. Y'all, I told y'all I was actually going to do what I said I would do. I got up earlier. Now, let's see if this is going to make a difference, okay? Because yesterday threw me for a loop. Some areas had more traffic than others. So I said, okay, sometimes we just have to make adjustments. And so I got up a little earlier, but I said I was going to go live on the road around the or just waking up or on their way to work around this time. And so yeah, we'll see how this goes today. But y'all, last night, if you did not catch the live from last night, we did something different. Yesterday was such a long day. Okay, it just felt long, even at work. I was just like, I think because I stayed up late the night before. But then on in the YouTube streets, it was a long day. Good morning, Jackie Moore. Hey, sis, Jackie, and when I tell you, okay, I'm gonna get to it, Jackie. I'm gonna get to it because I'm so excited. And so last night, I just had reached my limit. I could not go any further. Hearing anything from any sector, I was about to go to a different sector, and she was doing a live. I said, you know what? I can't do this. It was just too much. It was just too much. So I just closed those tabs and I said, you know what? I want to do something different, something to relax, okay, our minds, emotions, and just step outside of our comfort zone. And so what we did last night was a drawing activity where you can be at the comfort of your home, blank sheet of paper, pen or pencil, and we took it step by step and we drew a hammock on a beach scene. Now, I'm not an artiste, and some of the other people on there claim to not be artistes either. But they did something different, and it was actually a lot of fun. We decided the next time we do it, we're going to bring us some drinks, have like a paint with a twist type of thing. But if you check out my community wall, you will see some of the finished products. And if you do it and you have a finished product that you would like for me to share on the community wall, just inbox me on my IG at Miss Keisha's MS Keisha Keisha 1297, and I will post your picture too. So Jackie actually completed one. Oh my goodness. And so her picture is on there as well as mine. I did put the other picture on there, like the original of what we were trying to draw, so that you can compare what it should look like. Okay. Oh my goodness. But y'all, I had a lot of fun with that activity yesterday. So we're going to do that like more often, just to kind of step away. Just to kind of step away. Hey Cherry, hey sis, good morning. And I'm just like, it felt good. And so my son, he usually likes to do things like that. And he actually missed out on it yesterday because he was so tired. And he also has like a little cough or whatever. So he woke up and saw that I did it, and he got the phone and went and drew his own picture too. And so it's very relaxing. I actually sat there and colored, y'all, afterwards. It's very relaxing. Okay, you'd be surprised at how much your body relaxes in your mind, and put you a little music on and so forth. So I had a good time with that last night. I really did. Okay, so this morning's topic, our morning conversation, as you notice, my title, Clock It. Now, I follow and mod for a content creator, and she uses this term a lot, clock it. So we're following the Queen of Kings story, and one of her focuses. Hey, Lolo. Hey, sis. Thank you for joining. Yes, I sure can. Let me do that right now. let's see here. Thank you for your patience. Okay. Okay, K Brown, I just put it in the chat. So if you do the activity, take a picture of your final product and send it to me. And so okay, we follow the Queen of Kings, their story, but her focus is mainly to get the kids. You're welcome. To mainly get the kids some help. A lot of the things that she's even said on her channel, I think Rose is in her bushes a lot, as far as getting the babies some beds, uh, high chair, and things of that sort. And so, as people are watching the lives, and she has Rose's lives, and they come back and we kind of do reactions to that, certain things that stand out or things to take note of, she says, y'all better clock that. So then people start putting the little clock emojis in the bushes. Oh, okay, sis, have a safe trip. Almost there. And hey, the Forgotten Deity. Hey, sis, good morning. And clock it. Now, y'all, I have been keeping up with, okay, for different stories. I've had to, because the getting, y'all have probably seen this in action on my lives. My memory is not as good. I'm like, girl, do I need some Ginkgo or what? I don't know what's happening. But I have to start writing things down, because as these stories progress, I don't want to forget anything. So I just start writing things down. Thank you, sis. I just start writing things down. And so she says, clock it. So every time we clock it, that means take note. Okay. In layman's terms, to other, it might mean peep game or peep that. Okay. So the newer term, I guess, for the young people is clock it. I try to stay relevant. I'm glad I'm around middle school students, because they keep me relevant, okay, on the new things. Because, baby, I'm stuck in the back in the 90s stuff sometimes, okay? But the young people, middle school, high school students, will keep you in the know. I love it. So that part, take note, okay? Take note of things, mental notes or physical notes of certain things, so that you don't forget. And it also helps you to connect the dots, okay? Anytime you clock something. Because when someone tries to lie, you can go back and say, oh, I already clocked that. Back on August, blah, 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 whatever date that was, this happened, okay? Or you said this, or you did this. Take note. And so it's y'all, because I'm telling you, throughout this story, since we have been following it, it's been some times where she has come on the live and really, really said some stuff. And yeah, it wasn't good. It really wasn't good. But it's a mental note and a physical note that if anything happened to those children, there were things leading up to that. Yeah, oh yeah. Forgotten Deity, I'm telling you, K2, I try to keep her behind, okay, behind the cross, under the blood of Jesus, okay? So, a lot of things that happen in life, people's actions, things people say, sometimes you have to clock it and take note of it, okay? Because there will be times when things will stand out. And those are moments where it's like a check. I don't know if you had a check in your spirit where you like, something's off, or something just not quite right here. Clock it, okay? Just clock it, because There will be a time when you will have to look back and see a running list of what has taken place, what is going on, and it will help you make a decision. And I thought about that in terms of clocking the things that take place in our lives and how God has brought us through so many things. Okay. Because there comes times where we're feeling bad, sad, angry, upset, and we got to go back to that little notebook or our mind book, and we have to look at the things that we clocked. We've clocked the times when he made a way out of no way. Maybe there was a time when someone gave you some money and you least expected it. I was thinking about a time too, the first time when my YouTube channel had gotten demonetized not too long ago. And y'all, my heart, it hurt my heart. I ain't gonna lie. I was so disappointed because it came out of nowhere. It happened out of nowhere. No warning or nothing. Okay. And I was like, man, like I had put a lot of hard work though, because I was doing my lives and stuff, trying to be creative and doing different things. So I was like, I said, well, God, you'll restore, at a loss. One day, out of the blue, I get an email from YouTube, and they said that a payment is on the way. Now, at this particular time, my funds were getting a little low. Payday hadn't arrived yet. And so I said, a payment is on the way. And I checked my account. Y'all, the payment had already arrived. It had been in the account before I actually got the notice. And I said, wait a minute. So they still paid me for the time that I was y'all, I'm trying to. They paid me for the time that I was monetized on one big check at the time that I needed it. And I said, God, thank you. Like, I was so excited because that was the first time that had happened. Now, I had already been on Facebook. Like, I can say YouTube, they pay a little better than Facebook. You got to be way up there in Facebook land with ads on videos and stuff like that to really make some money on Facebook. And y'all, I almost cried, y'all. It was so obvious that it was nobody but God, because it came right when I least expected it. I clocked that. So this morning I was just thinking, I was like, man, I'm monetized again. And God put me in remembrance of, I told you that I will restore. And I was like, wow, I never knew how it would happen because, baby, it took me 2 times. Right. And I was like, God is a restorer. And the same God that does things in the past is going to be the same God that does it right now in the present. Because along the way, it's important for you to clock it. Clock every moment that God heals your body, that he brings your child home, that you make it home safe, that he makes a way out of no way, that he opens a door. Because there will come a time when you will be in a fight, a trial, some warfare. Hey, Brina, thank you for falling out, sis. I enjoyed your live this morning. Holy Spirit, activate me to get my face. That would be great. Don't you see me down here trying to change my ways? Yes. Okay. God did it. I'm telling you. Clock it. And I mean, that in itself, it was like something that, we do in the natural. Because every time she says it, oh my gosh, I get to laughing because she's like, baby, take a minute. Y'all write that down. I just started taking notes. Oh yeah, Brina, I was telling them earlier that this content creator that I follow, she follows too, and she mainly focuses on getting the children help. Lives, and we come back to her live. She'll, people will say, "Oh, I saw she got some chairs," or "I saw she got a high chair." She'll say, "Clock that," or somebody say she had that baby out there on the patio, and he was about to fall out. Oh, clock that. And we ain't clocking just the good stuff. We clock the negative stuff too. Okay, I need to peep this and remember. Okay, I gotta remember. And y'all know Sunday, it helps. It helps when you're in present situations. It helps. Clock it. That means everything. Clock it. Okay. Sometimes that is one of the ways when yes, hey Queen. She said, yes, I caught you. The bus stop walk did me in, y'all. You know what, Queen? It's gonna come a time you're gonna come up in here and say, baby, I just went to that bus stop walk, baby, and I'm feeling good. Girl, that's our exercise. Look at this school I'm at now. These hallways are long. I said, God, I should lose some weight. Help me get more in shape here, okay? You've been breaking. I was breaking for the whole summer. I was like, baby, come on, God, okay? So, sis, it ain't gonna be like that always. You gonna come on here and say, girl, I just jogged that bus stop walk, okay? Sis, are you just now learning that word? No, I haven't. It's just so ironic that for today that came to mind. I've been hearing her say it, well, for the past month? It's been about a month. Clock it, okay? Oh, baby, I'm telling you. Yeah, girl. Hey, you and me both. Oh my goodness. So, Lolo, so my thing is, I've been doing it, that very thing. I called it peeping, but the newer generation, they call it clocking. Okay. I'll be like, oh, I peeped that, that's what we used to say. Clock it. Yes, clock the T. Because I'm telling you, that is a way when you have to make a decision about whatever. Okay, you're dealing with a relationship. Okay, you're dating someone or a friendship. Don't ignore red flags. Clock it. And if you got to clock it as a mental note, you have a good mental, and you can keep it there, which I usually don't forget stuff like that. But y'all telling y'all, as I get older, I'll be having to write stuff down. Okay? So that if they try to lie or something, you got your notes. You got your notes. I'm not breaking up with you because you did one thing. I done clock you with 10 different things. Quit lying. Okay? Quit lying. Yes, we used to say peep game. Right. Thank you. We used to say peep game or I peep. That's our language. Okay? The new people, this newer generation, baby, they say clock it. Oh my gosh. Baby. So recently I have found something out and I said, you know what? I said it's not a surprise. And the reason that it's not a surprise is I've been clocking certain things along the way. If I find out something about someone and they've been talking about me or doing something, usually it's confirmation. because along the way, I just observe. And a lot of times people really don't know fucking things. Yeah, the new cheering. The new ones. Okay. Because, baby, okay. I'm usually clocking it. There have been people in my life who thought I was crazy. And I wasn't. Lolo said, you know what, sis? Yes, you have been clocking it. Yes. Okay. Yes. I have my own mind, y'all. And that's why I don't do well with groupthink. I don't do well with that. Because some things, it's different situations. Different situations can bring out different personalities. And some people don't peep it the way you peep it. And I just think about all of like some of the recent things. And I hope we've got to a point of where it's going to be like a peace now or something, as much as possible. I think that Ashley Chats has put receipts away and things like that. I didn't see anything new today. So I think we're making progress. Okay. We're making progress. Where I believe there's some finality to some of this. But one thing to take from that is if you notice certain things, y'all, clock it. Write it down, take a mental note. Pay attention to just red flags. Pay attention to how people treat other people, the things they say about other people. And my mom, that's just old school. If people will keep talking about others to you, most likely they talking about you to somebody else. Most likely, let's see. She said, no más recibos, por favor. And I actually, look, I could never roll my R, okay? Oh my goodness. I could never roll the R. Y'all, in Spanish class, oh my goodness. Baby, I love when our Spanish teacher used to play those soap operas. We had one in particular he played every season called Zarabanda. And I didn't know what they were saying. I don't know if he wanted us to learn from that, but I didn't know what they were saying. But baby, I can keep up with the drama in any language. Baby, I can keep up with it in any language. Every time you had that TV up in class, I say, this is Zarabanda Day. Yeah, I didn't know how to roll the R. Oh my gosh. Girl, yes. It's like, I can't do it. I never could. But, and y'all, what's so funny is some of these kids, it's a class that I'm in, and I'll go in there and the students are, it's like a bilingual class. And I guess, you're never supposed to judge a book by its cover, because just because I'm black, I still know some Spanish. But they don't know that. Okay. So I was listening to their little conversations. I'm like, I'm picking out some of these words. I did take Spanish through high school. Now I can't speak it fluently. I don't know where it went, but I can pick up on some stuff y'all saying. Okay. Clock that. Okay. I'll be using that all day. Okay. Shout out to Chanel. I'm clocking it all day. Don't think I don't know what y'all here talking about. Okay. I did take Spanish middle school and high school. I'm clocking it. Oh my goodness. Brina said, when you said favor, like, wait a minute, did I say favor? Wait, I do know. Wait a minute now. I know enough to say favor. Oh my goodness, I messed up. Okay. God's favor is everywhere, but I also know favor. Thank you for correcting me in my Espanol. Okay. Whew, Lord, I bet they be looking at me. I be like, they say, tú hablas español? I say, muy poquito. And they probably like, baby, mm-mm. Because you're not even saying stuff right. We don't use that type of language. So they know if you have conversational language in Spanish and they know when you're just, playing along, they know the difference. Okay. Girl, did I say favor? I just can't believe I said that. Por favor. Okay. Good morning, Donna. Welcome. How are you today, sis? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Claro que sí. Sí. Okay. See. It's been a minute. I told y'all. It's been a minute. I have to refresh my memory. As I get older, my memory is not like it used to be. And y'all have seen me in action on here. Well, something will pop into my mind, and I'm just like, what's their name? So I just find myself having to clock stuff a little more often, writing things down more. I'm gonna have to see if there's any brain exercises that I need to do, vitamin supplements, because it's different. It's different. Yeah, I think it actually worked that I got up a little earlier. It actually worked because now I don't feel as rushed. I'm on that side of town faster. This actually worked out. Okay. Clock that. Okay. I told y'all I'm doing it all day. I'm clocking things all day. But yes, in all seriousness, clock the things that God has done for you because it will help you in your time of distress, your time of need, warfare, making a decision, ending a relationship, friendship, whatever, because you clock things along the way. And so if I've clocked God's goodness in the past, that means that today, if I'm facing a battle, a trial, or a tribulation, go back to your notes, go back to your mental notes, and think to yourself, well, did he help me out of this the last time? So if he is the same God, this time he's going to heal my body. This time he's going to make a way. This time he's going to open the door because he's already done it in the past. I have a running record of testimony after testimony. I only wrote of a few and didn't go just into the depth of it all in the book. I wouldn't have time to sit here and tell for all of the goodness that God has done. Even just this week, we on Wednesday, okay? Because he does so much. And it helps me in those moments of warfare, in those moments of, okay, God, I'm trying, okay, with my heart. God knows, sometimes, excuse me, we can try to fake things with man, people, but with God, you can let every mask off, take it off. You take the mask off. He already knows, okay? He already knows what you're thinking. He already knows what you're feeling. He wants to be the one that you confess it to. He is it's no surprise. So confess confess that thing to him, and he will help you. I had to literally really have a real talk moment with God about something I was feeling. And I didn't like the feeling. And I'm like, no, God, you got to help me with this one. You got to help me with this. Because I don't like the feeling that I'm having about this. So help me process this. Help me through whatever it is that's going on. Because I feel a red flag. A check. They call it also a check in my spirit. God would never, I ain't gonna say never because he not gonna let us know everything. But like I said the other day, when you walk with God and you are sensitive to God's voice, he rarely lets you be caught off guard or surprised. Rarely. And if you are, he's already prepared your heart for the impact. Good morning, Aries Black. Hey, sis, welcome. I was wondering where you were. Queen said, yes, after yesterday, I'm definitely clocking some things and moving along from some people on these airways. Clock it. Like, seriously. I know that's a term I just learned probably a month ago. But in all seriousness, I'm like you, Queen, like seriously, it makes me just think about some stuff. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all be careful out in these YouTube streets. It's some weird stuff taking place. I ain't lying. Whew. Rena said the feeling people don't understand. Girl, I'm telling you, it's some things you can only confess to God. And you have to be honest with God. Nobody is perfect. As much as I come on here and I love God, I have a relationship with God, talk about God, testify about God. I'm still human and have human emotions. So when I need to be checked or to be helped or to be healed in an area, guess what? He's my source. That's how we grow. Yes, it is real. And you always want to know, God, what do you want me to learn from this situation? Because nothing we go through is in vain. Everything we go through, it has a purpose. Okay? It's just a matter of finding out what was God's purpose in it. The good things and the bad things. Not everything is a bad, negative thing. Even if it feels bad, it always works out for our good. It takes asking God, what did you want me to learn from this? And it's always a reason. And sometimes the reason is not even about you. Sometimes it's about other people around you or people or a person that needs to see how you handle something because they've been watching you. Some people may not ever read a Bible, but they're watching you because you profess that you love God, you following God, you talking about God and all that. So how are you going to handle it? Hey, Tina's testimony. Good morning, sis. I hope you're feeling better. How are you going to handle it? That demonic energy, get thee behind me, Satan. Yes, yes. But, and also in that forgotten deity, sometimes is it Satan that's doing it, or is it God giving you a warning that you don't want to face? Because sometimes some things you like, oh man, I told y'all, having discernment is almost like it's like having a double-edged sword. Those of you who have the gift of discernment know what I'm talking about. Because in one hand, you want to know. But on the other hand, some things you don't want to know and face about others. Some things you don't want to know, to be honest. Brina said, life lessons and growing pains. Yes. If you continue to grow through it, I learned it's because you're not. Oh, wait. If you continue to go through it, I learned it's because you're not listening to God's signs. Yeah. And it could be a repeated cycle. So either you're going to deal with it now or deal with it later. Because if you keep coming to the same situation, same issue with people, same money trouble, same relationship feeling. Okay, so what is it? Because if I'm continuing to go through this same thing, it seems like every year, what is it? What is it that I need to change? Sometimes we have to ask God those hard questions. Because it's not always other people. Is it something inside of you, something you're doing that you need to stop, or something that you do need to start doing? Yeah, God will test you. God will test you and the enemy will tempt you. So you have to see which one. Is this, am I going to, if I do this, is it going to show God that I want to pass this test? Or I don't care about that test. The enemy leading me this way. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna do this instead. Okay. We have to see. Okay. Because some things you make it through this little part, you done pass the test, and guess what? You get promoted to the next level, or you get the blessing. So I'm glad that you said that. Are you up against a test that you need to pass to get to the next level? And when I say next level, that could be in the natural and in the spirit. Remember, I said the other day, don't pay attention to people's ranking here on earth. Oh, because they got a doctorate degree, they got millions of dollars. Okay, but what is a person? You could find a person works a regular 9 to 5. They don't have any of that, but that person may be ranked high in the spirit. They have gone through spiritual tests after spiritual tests, been promoted, and they could take on things that will knock you out because they've been tested in the spirit. And when we come up, some of those very people who got all that stuff, but no faith, no trust in God, they think they did it. Something comes and they just fall out and want to go to glory because they can't handle it. You have to build up your spiritual muscle, spiritual weight, because tests are going to come. And with each test, you get stronger and stronger. Your faith continues to grow and grow. You become more mature. Your character has been tested. Your faith has been tested. That's when you have to look within and check thyself, right? Truly look at the person in the mirror. God is trying to tell you something. Come on now. Hey, Lampo. Hey, sis. Congratulations to Lampo. She is getting married. Yes, facts. It's the spiritual rank. Okay, baby. I'm telling you, people look at your life and they're like, man, they start envying you, start being jealous. Baby, you don't know what fight I had to go through. It would have probably took you up out of here. You see a person's glory, but don't know their story. That's why it's important to stay focused on your own lane. What does God want you to do? What does he want you to have? Because when you start veering in other people's lanes, you're going to get off track every time. Tina said, I always say, open book, too many people focus on this life and not the one after this. Exactly. I totally agree. Yes, congratulations, Lampo. Hi, Kay Renee. She said, hey, open book, God bless you. Unfortunately, some people flunked they test this past week. Kay Renee, you coming up in here making me laugh. Guess what? They'll get a redo. I'm telling you. Either you're going to deal with it now or you're going to deal with it later. It's going to be a cycle. Okay? So if nothing was learned after this week, guess what? It's going to come up again. We're going to see the same thing a couple more weeks. I'm telling you, you got to learn to pass the test. We can't always react the same way. At one point, we got to say, who's going to be the bigger person? Okay? When my sis yesterday, oh Lord, what my bad? Mel, she said, when is enough? I told y'all last night I had reached my limit. I logged off of all those tabs and closed everything. I didn't want to hear any more drama. Yeah, and you got to repeat. Okay, you're going to have to repeat. Yes, congratulations. Yes, a homeless person could be an archangel. Ooh, come on now. Or a general of God's army. Be kind to everyone deserving of kindness. Yes, I totally agree, baby. You got to be careful. You don't know a person's spiritual rank. Yes, congratulations. Facts. I agree. I agree. All right, y'all. So I don't want to mess up my progress. Look, I told y'all I was gonna get up earlier. I did that. I'm here 7 minutes early. I'm in the parking lot. No traffic. No traffic around the parking lot. I said, look at God. I'm clocking it. Okay. I'm clocking that. Girl, get up early. Some here, I closed everyone out and did a mental reset. Yes. Hard facts. Lampo said it is, come on. It is proven. Sadly, many do not realize that. They are trying to hold on to people whom the universe and ancestors are trying to remove from their life. Yeah, if God says let it go, let it go. Let it go. You don't have to hold on to anything. Even if you think about milk, okay, there's an expiration date. If you continue to keep that milk in the refrigerator, you will start to see it starting to smell funny, starting to look funny, taste funny. I'm telling you, don't hold on to anything God is telling you to release longer than the expiration date. If he said this is a new season, it's time to move on, move on. Don't try to continue with. If he said let that go, let it go. Because then it could set up in your heart and turn into something else. Mental reset is so important. Yes, y'all go watch the live from yesterday. Do some coloring and drawing today. Take a time out. Y'all be clowning all day. Yeah, if y'all want to catch, that's what I be saying behind the scenes. Now they done clowned all day. Having some fun, y'all. Doing all that clowning. Now y'all want to sleep in, sleep late. Okay. Now y'all want to go to bed early after you done clowned all day. I'm playing. But at the same time, I'm not. Okay, quit clowning all day. Hey, Rod Truth. Hey, sis. Good morning. Rod Truth. I hope you got your answers last night. Rod Truth, I was getting nervous. I was like, oh, Lord, please give Rod Truth some answers. Sorry, y'all trying to laugh, to lighten it up, because, Lord, it's been a tense week. Okay. Y'all gonna give me, okay, let's see. Because some people just coming in, too. Sometimes God says to make cornbread with that expired milk chocolate. You know what? Now, see, for Gandhi, we taking it to a whole other place. Good morning, Reed. Good morning. She says, open book and chat. Just stopping through to hit the like button and support. I try to chill out and just support and keep moving for now. Love you. I love you too. I love you too. And I understand that. I'm headed to the pool to do water aerobics. Oh, that's fun too. Good morning, Cancer 66. Thank you for joining. Y'all, thank y'all so much for joining this morning. I pray that everyone has a blessed day. I'm going to go in because, like I said, I'm trying to do good. Get here a little early. But I love y'all so much. Y'all be blessed. Be safe on your way to work and have a great day. Until later, I am coming back later on. So make sure you hit the notification, set your bell, because you never know what time I'm going to go live. Rod Truth said, sis, now I ain't getting no answers at all. I just got an Instagram link to reach out, and I'm not doing that. I want it back. Wait, I want it. What is that? Publicly, not in private. Oh, okay. Because I don't know what that word was. Yes, Tina, thank you. Going to buy me some drawing paper. Come on, sis. Okay, we preparing. I'm going to go get me some more crayons and markers. Okay, get y'all some blank papers, some crayons, markers. So we need to sit in the corner and color and do something else and relax our mental. We'll be ready. Okay, get your wine and your drinks and all of that. Oh, okay, to be addressed publicly. Okay, got you. I got you. Self-care is the best care. Yes. Oh, no, you fine, sis. I understood now that you said that. All right, y'all. Have a blessed day. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye. Don't forget to clock it. Bye, Brina. Brina, thank you for falling out the bushes.